Yeah, one of the amazing things about being taught by Don was his capacity to cope with undergraduates who perhaps hadn't studied as deeply and in as an engaged and committed manner as he might have wanted. Maybe the delights of the Merrick Library had been less sort of followed by some of us on our course, and we might have spent far too much time down the college bar. And Don would come to the tutorial with the attitude that he wasn't going to chide you, he wasn't going to tell you off, unlike maybe some of his colleagues, but he was almost going to subtly shame you into realising that you should have done some more work. And so you would sit there reading out maybe a paltry amount of what you'd produced on Virgil, and then Don would start to engage you in the topic. He'd be pulling books off the walls. He'd be asking your opinion on things about stuff that he surely knew that you hadn't actually covered. And by the end of it, you'd have learnt so much. You'd have been reconnected with why you liked the subject in the first place. And you'd just be sat there feeling deeply disappointed in yourself and vowing to do better because he'd reminded you of his own love for the subject, his own love for Virgil or Lucretius or whatever the tutorial was about. And you did go and you went the next time and worked harder. And that was how he managed to do it, not chiding you, but just showing you how much there was out there and how much fun you could actually have if you put the time in. And I will never forget that because it was just how compassionate and how wise he was as a tutor, in my view.